Hey, what's up, everyone? This is me, Dre. Kids these days, they just don't understand the concept of what a cool game is. Now, for me, coming up, because I was born in 71 and up into my early teens and things like that, we used to do a lot of fun shit, whether it was playing on the Atari 2600, the Atari 5200, or the Atari 7800. We had Intellivision, ColecoVision. We had a lot of those fun game systems, and things really started to turn around when the Nintendo game system came out, and then the Sega Genesis system came out. I mean, we really had the life back then. We didn't have cell phones and shit like that. We didn't have apps to play on the phones. I mean, they had the big ass brick phones, so there were no games and shit to play on that. We were either stuck in a room, or they had like the Commodore 64, or the first Apple generation computers where we're trying to program games and things like that. They had the little floppy disk games. That's the kind of shit that I came up with. We always had a lot of fun, and also one of the games that I vividly remember, we had something called the dirt claw fight, where we'd be standing at opposing parts of the field about a good 10, 15 feet away, a lot of dirt mounds, just grab a chunk of dirt and just chuck it at each other. We didn't think about whether we were going to put someone's eye out, but the thing is, we weren't really harming anyone. We rarely hit each other, and when we did, we'd go and make sure everything was okay, brush each other off, and continue this shit. But think about the shit in this day and age, and think about what kids find is fucking fun. And one of the things that I saw when I was looking at the internet, I saw some of my friends on Facebook posting about this. It's called the knockout game. And when I watched the video, I realized that this is some of the stupidest shit that today's generation are doing. Now, as I'm watching the video, it's a bunch of black kids. Unfortunately, much to my chagrin, my cousins, as my wife says, these little bastards are going around, walking around, indiscriminately targeting people, usually white people, mustering up everything into the punch, and then throwing a sucker punch, whether it's a man or a woman, they don't care. They're just targeting. And in some cases, it's just a single person. And in the video, you see where this one woman walking, minding her damn business, and some motherfucker comes up from behind and clocks the shit out of her, knocks it down face first, out cold. You see in the alleyway, there's about 6 or 7 of these little motherfuckers walking, stupid little bastards. This one dude is walking, school teacher, about 56 years old from what I saw in the report. He wasn't even aware of what's going to come up. All of a sudden, a little sumbitch hits him, knocks him out. He falls face first. These little bastards, they don't realize that something like this is harmful. You hit the ground at that force with your body slumping, you're passed out by the time you hit the ground. You bang your face on the ground, something's going to break more than likely. You hit your head on the back of the ground, you have head trauma. These little kids aren't thinking about this. And then the news reporter, when they're just randomly asking people about the knockout game and they're getting a definition of what this shit is, you got the little group of kids who just sitting there laughing. You even hear one girl talk about it's nothing personal. Oh yeah, it's fucking personal. When you're going around and punching someone who has a family, someone who has friends, it's personal to them. It's personal to the person that you're attacking. And this is all bullshit. And I'm just sitting there thinking, how in the fuck has it turned into a day and age where it was fun to run around and punch someone for the fuck of it, just to see if you can knock them out? These kids are getting all hyped up because they're with the wrong crowd, and it makes you wonder, what the fuck are the parents doing in terms of interacting with the kids and trying to check and see what kind of lifestyle they're leading? Are they going to school? Are they helping out with the homework? Are they really keeping up the speed on the kind of friends that kids are hanging out with? That's the thing that really concerns me. But what's really pissing me off, once again, is the fact that these are black kids, because now motherfuckers are generalizing all black people for what these dumb niggas are doing. And I hate using the N-word on my videos. I say it in the privacy of my own home. But these little bastards are sitting there making all black people look bad because they want to basically define the word nigger. And that's what's upsetting me, because when people look at me, I don't want them to generalize me or even worry about the fact as far as if I'm going to do something like that. My mother raised me the right way. I'm the only son out of 5 kids. And the one thing that I learned is to be prideful in myself and be prideful of my family name. I'm not going to do anything to shame myself. And these little bastards just don't understand that concept. So now they're running around with the wrong crowd. And you never know, some of these motherfuckers may not make it to the 20s. They may not make it past a couple more years. They're going to find the wrong person and hit them. And what's going to happen is when they don't knock that person out, that person's going to either knock them out or blast that ass. In fact, I'm going to post a video where one kid, he figured that he was going to try to tase a motherfucker. I'm talking about a guy who was sitting and waiting for his child at a bus stop. And this black kid, unfortunately, because it strikes again, But this black kid goes up with a taser, tries to tase this dude unconscious, and the taser malfunctions. The guy describes it as something rigid, poking him in the ribs. I don't know if there was some sort of scuffle that ensued or if the kid tried to run. All I know is the would-be victim, he was licensed to carry a firearm. He pulls out a strap and pops a cap in the kid's ass twice. Didn't kill him, thank goodness. He used restraint when he placed those shots. But this dumb motherfucker is now serving 12 months in jail. I think he should serve a longer sentence for his stupidity. The whole thought of thinking, the whole process of thinking about it, that's what should have got him jailed in the first place. But he's learning his lesson now, and I'm pretty sure if he ever runs across this guy, he's probably going to shit himself. He needs to, understanding what's happening now. But it's just scary to think that white people would have to fear blacks or groups of blacks when they walk out on the street. And that's the thing that really pisses me off also. I don't want anyone to fear me because I mean no harm to anyone. I'm trying to wake up every day, take care of my family, take care of myself, mind my own business, and be a productive citizen. And these niggas, they're making us all look bad. And people are going to start fearing me. And the last thing I want is for someone to attack me because they confuse me with some dumbass out on the street. But I'm just going to leave the video like this. I'm going to post links for the videos, one for the knockout video and what's hitting the news, but also a video about the one dumbass that attacked the victim who decided to fight back. Basically, and it's called Knockout Gone Wrong. But if you like this video, I hope that you like, subscribe, and share. Peace.